free image websites. Free image websites and why they can end up costing you thousands of dollars. Image websites such as Pixabay, and there are lots of other ones out there that say that they've got free images, and yes, it is free to download their images, but legally it's very dangerous to use any website that does not guarantee the copyright in the images. And so what do I mean? For example, 99 Club, which is the site that I use, you pay for the images. You pay $100, and you get 200 images. They guarantee that if there's a copyright infringement claim against you, they will not only run the case, they will also pay up to $10,000 if a payment needs to be made. So what is all this drama? Why do we even care if we're infringing anybody's copyright? Well, Getty Images, which owns millions and millions of images worldwide, are on a mission to clamp down on infringers. Well, some would say they're on a mission to raise revenue, but as part of that, they're clamping down on people who they claim are infringing. So what happens is you have a website or a blog, you put an image up, and you didn't actually realize that the image was owned by somebody else, the copyright in the image. And then you get a 13-page letter of demand from Getty Images, and usually they're demanding these days between about $1,000 and $1,500 per image. So my client, who had 10 images on their site that were Getty claimed were theirs, was facing a $15,000 case against them. So it is important to make sure you get your image sources right. Now, what about sites like Canva? Now, in the past, you might have heard a video of me where I was talking about Canva, and it seemed to be on the up and up, and the free images on their site was really a honeypot, a sweetener for you to buy their paid images. But there is a little catch. The catch is that even with their paid images, and now this is not only Canva, a whole lot of different sites that have paid images, so it's Canva and some other sites, they don't actually guarantee the copyright in their images. So that means you could end up paying for the image and still end up with a copyright claim against you. The only one that I know of that will back you up is this 99 Designs. Now, I confess I have not read the terms and conditions of all the different image sites, but that's the one I've come across that I like and I trust, and it's the safest option I have found. And so I never buy images from any other site. I never download images from any other site. And thinking that a free image is not going to cause you problems could lead you to get one of these very expensive letters of demand. And one of the reasons why it is problematic is because a lot of these free image websites don't control who actually uploads the images. So, for example, let's say I've taken a photograph, so I own the copyright. You then download or upload the image to the free image site. Somebody else then uses that image. I didn't give you permission to upload my image. You can't give the third person permission to use my image. And so the original copyright owner hasn't actually given permission for that image to be used. And that's how the difficulty arises. Now, there is some thought out there, and I don't know whether there's any accuracy to it. I mean, if you're a conspiracy theorist, it might tickle your fancy. But there is a theory out there that some copyright owners, we're not going to single out any particular copyright owner, but there is a theory that some copyright owners actually intentionally seed the free sites with their images. So what they do is they put some of their images onto the free sites, pretending to be somebody else. And then when you use the image, thinking it's fine because it's on the free site, then they can sue you because you've used it. So I don't know if that theory is true or not. The bottom line is, if you want to be safe, only use a website that guarantees that they will help you if there's a problem or a claim against you. And I do, if you're in that difficult situation of having received a letter of demand from Getty Images, I actually do have an entire free course on how to deal with that, because it can be very stressful. And so, bottom line, don't use images unless you've taken them yourself, or you've paid a photographer and you've got a written agreement as to how you can use them, or they're from a paid site and the terms and conditions actually allow you to use them. But what about Wikimedia Commons? That is a site where people can upload their own images. They have to confirm that they own the copyright in the images, and then you have to give an attribution. So you have to say, John Smith took this photograph. I've never heard of any problems with Wikimedia Commons, and because the person uploading the image has to confirm that they own the copyright, it might be slightly safer. But honestly, for the purposes of blogs, you're not going to want to have to attribute somebody's as the photographer. Anyway, I just go with 99 Designs. It's simple, it's easy, I use it on everything. If I don't have my own photographs that my photographer has taken. So good luck with all the image minefield out there. My name is Catherine Warburton, and I am the Legal Lioness.